My attention-seeking best friend wanted her boyfriend to propose at my wedding and called me bridezilla when I refused. My wedding is my father's dying wish. I got engaged in December and was happy for 1 month because in January, we found out that my dad has 5 months to live because of cancer. He said his last wish was for me to have a big wedding as this will be the last chance he gets to celebrate. I am heartbroken but will do anything to make his last days happy, even if I hate being the center of attention and would have preferred a small wedding. So, I chose my bridesmaids and maid of honor and my partner chose his best man and groomsmen. The problem here is that my best friend has been making questionable decisions. She's been my best friend for 14 years and loves being the center of attention. Because of that, the dresses she's been looking to wear have been very revealing. Some can barely hold her in breasts and I'm worried they're just going to pop out mid-ceremony. Even though I said that, she shrugged it off and said that would be funny. Ultimately, she knows what she's comfortable with so I let her be. But things quickly got worse last week when I went to visit her and her newborn. We were talking when she said, "I think Paul, her boyfriend, is going to propose at your wedding." She was jumping up and down in joy and saying how she couldn't wait. My heart sort of stopped at that moment. I looked at her with dread and asked her if she was joking. She said no, she wanted it to be a perfect proposal and we have the perfect venue. Our venue is stunning for sure, because it's my special day. I told her that. She asked, "Why can't it be our special day?" I didn't even know what to say so I just left. When I got back home, I was talking to my fiancé about that and told him I didn't want Paul to propose at the wedding, as we were already celebrating a wedding and my dad. I didn't want anything to take away from that and I would be so heartbroken. He told me I should reach out and tell her how I feel, that I shouldn't keep letting her get away with things for our wedding. I was nervous at first, but he explained that as my best friend she should understand where I'm coming from. I figured that was true. I had always been very understanding of her for the past 14 years, so I reached out and tried to explain this to her. Her response was, "If you are going to be a bridezilla, I don't want to be part of your rushed wedding. You're really pathetic if you can't stand other people getting attention, and you need to get over yourself." I was shocked that she would say this to me. I didn't think she would react that way. My fiancé read it and told me I needed to stick up for myself and set this boundary because I would never forgive myself if my wedding and my dad's wish all get destroyed by her, when it could have easily been prevented. I responded to her with, "I'm truly sorry you feel like I've been a bridezilla or an a-hole. I've tried to be accommodating and as free-willed as possible. You've had your choice of dress, shoes, hair, makeup, accessories, which were all paid for by me, and we have accommodated bringing your baby. We have a kids-free wedding but I made an exception for her. You know I don't like major attention but my friends and family and coming to celebrate me. If you're so desperate for the attention on you, it's best that you're not there. I'm sorry that this hasn't worked out, I'm truly devastated, but this day needs to be perfect for my daddy." Her response is one that I will never forget. "Your dad's gonna die, he won't even be here to give a crap about you." Update, Paul was going to leave her, not propose. After my best friend texted me that disgusting message, my fiancé said we should reach out to Paul. When we met up, I showed him the messages and he was pissed. He apologized for her behavior then said, "I actually wanted to leave her, but was waiting until after the wedding so as to not ruin the day for you and your dad." He said he was repulsed and was planning on leaving after she'd been unkind to his mom, who was also on her deathbed. I don't even know where my best friend got the idea that he was going to propose to her after she had been so cruel to him too. After a quick chat, we drove home and I felt so relieved. I've never felt so stress-free. I had no one to try and please, and who needs an attention-seeking bridesmaid anyway?